Alright, what's up guys? So, Midwest Safety has uploaded a video titled Road Rage Shooter Gets the Surprise of His Life. Yeah, I'm like, a police pulling you over and get you up off the road. Yeah, it's just with that road rage and stuff. I'm like, because I know there's the movie Unhinged, and I know that that's a fictional movie, but you got situations like that. And then just, yeah, it's like out here in Washington, you hear a lot of different road rage stories. So that's why I'm like, you get out there on the road, don't well, I don't know. I can't say like don't upset people because there's people that could get easily upset while being out on the road. So it's just one of those things. I'm like, just play it safe when you go out on the road. It's like, don't drive too slow, don't drive too fast, do the speed limit. What else? Pay attention to your surroundings. Have like some dash cameras, I guess, in case if somebody, does some stuff, then, maybe then you might be able to get their license plate. But yeah, just be safe out there because you got some crazy people out there and things. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Midwest Safety for more videos like this. And with that,
in the morning of February 18th, 2022, officers from the Wisconsin State Patrol and Grand Chute Police Department received a 911 call regarding a possible shooting on Interstate Highway 41.
Hello. How are you doing? Shaking up?
Shaking up.
You're not injured at all?
Just got shot at. Anybody be shaking up?
Doesn't look like she got hit.
Okay.
That's crazy. And it's like, all for what?
Here, you can see 9 visible areas where bullets supposedly struck the victim's vehicle.
Pretty small.
Yeah. Was it 22 or something?
Yeah, I was getting there to say it has to be a 22 for it to like not be big enough bullets. Because yeah, if it had been big enough bullets, they did more damage than that. Bullet holes would have been a lot bigger. So it had to have been a 22. But still, I'm like, dang. And like, how can you get that upset to where you feel the need to shoot up a person, just shooting at them once? But I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, dang, did she like try to run you off the road, and then that's why you did what you did? But still, though, it's just one of those things where it's like, even if she did try to do some crap like that, I know that's putting your life in danger. That shouldn't give you a reason to put somebody else's life in danger. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I guess, like I said, because the dash camera would have, if she, like, let's just say if she did try to run whoever it was that shot at her off the road, let's just say if that was the case, if he had a dash camera, he or she would have had a dash camera, they could have just recorded their license plate and then sent it into the police and been like, hey, this person, you need to arrest them on some reckless driving charges. They tried to run me off the road. I know that has to be some sort of offense. So, but yeah, it's like shooting at them. That's not going to make your situation any better. I guess if you do try to like the cops approach you and then you're like, oh, well, they did this. It's like, yeah, but you shot at their car. I'm like, fam, that's attempted murder or assault with a deadly weapon, regardless of the situation. It's like, whatever your charges are going to be a lot more bigger. She's going to get a ticket. You're going to prison, bro.
22 go through.
Looks more like a BB gun.
Or BB gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a 1046.
And automatic?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't think, unless it has like an airsoft cannon in it.
Are your doors unlocked? Because if it was BBs, they'd be sitting there, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking we might just end up seeing if we can go to the police department. Are you okay to drive to the police department? It's about 3-4 minutes from here. That way we can talk inside, and then maybe we might have to look at doing something with your car. It'd be a lot easier there than out here. And then we can talk inside where it's warm and get all the information on what happened.
Wait, she's shaking up.
Would you be okay with that?
If I think if it had been a BB gun, I mean, I don't know. I ain't never seen a BB gun do damage to a car before, so that's why I'm like, I can't give you guys, I guess, like an example or a situation where I'm aware of that. But yeah, it's like you see people's cars shot up with an actual gun. That I have seen, not in real life, but like on the news and other videos and stuff. But yeah, it's like it's just one of those things where it's just she looked like she was shaken up, like she got shot at by a real gun. So but
people at all? And from what I understand, it was a bronze colored car, no license plate.
No license. 284.
Any idea what type of car?
No, it was like it had an emblem on the back that went like this, like
284.
Like this.
Hazard in the area of County A. Adam. And
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
A BB gun wouldn't do this.
SE.
No. A BB
Then probably a 22.
That's
It'll be a
small.
22.
I don't know if it,
22 short's not gonna
Let's
go.
concentrate on that. You weren't.
Are you okay to drive that far?
We'll follow you.
Yep.
Take some breaths, Chief.
Okay, you follow me and then he'll follow you, okay? We'll go slow and we'll just get to the police department where we can sort this out.
That's somebody, whoever it was that did shoot at her car, they don't need to be on the road.
Not sure.
Everybody good?
Yeah. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
sit in your seat.
All right.
Please.
So let's just get her to the PD where it's warmer and we can do whatever we need to do.
News reports state that officers identified the shooter's location using traffic cameras along with the victim's description.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like I always forget about stuff like that. It's like you see like the crazy part of the video, then you just forget. And that's me. I'm like, I'll see crazy parts of this video and forgotten stuff. But I'm like, fam, that's the thing. Where, and I felt like the best movie to watch where it explains that stuff is Patriots Day. Now, yes, Patriots Day ain't about road raging, but they showed how they ended up catching the Boston Bombers. And yeah, all they just got to do is like, yeah, they might not be able to catch you at that point in time, but it's like, okay, let's just see traffic cameras and see, you know, where this person came from. And I'm even outside of that, it's like I just remember with the rapper Young Dolph, and they were talking about how they got like videos of the guys when they were leaving their apartment and stuff. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, nowadays you can't really escape no crime. It's like, yeah, you see a lot of like, whether it's a you know, a crime where it involves like a celebrity or a famous person of some sorts, or even a small crime. It's like, yeah, nowadays you can't be getting away with stuff just with the amount of technology that exists. You know, eventually they gonna have it where it's all like, yo, it's like you could be in an area where you ain't got no cameras and they still gonna have something out there that's like tracking you down and things. So anyways, yeah, it's like nowadays you can't be getting away with stuff. But no, I think even that was, well, no, actually I was gonna mention the one football player, Aaron Hernandez, and I was like how he killed, when he went to prison for killing that his friend. And I was like, yeah, he did in the area where they ain't got no cameras, and it was a shoe print. But I was like, I do remember where they said that they recorded his car leaving the scene, but not committing the crime. But anyway,
of a bronze-colored sedan with no plates and dark-tinted windows. Dispatchers at the Wisconsin State Police, in conjunction with their traffic management center, were able to access this footage through recent highway traffic footage archives. This footage is helpful in not just catching criminals, but it can also help determine who is at fault in a car crash. If you want to access that same traffic footage from numerous states across the U.S., you can do so yourself at safetyvid.org. In this case, officers were likely able to track the suspect to the exit he took and began searching the nearby neighborhoods. According to official documents, police witnessed two men standing outside a residence with the suspect vehicle in the driveway just hours after the incident. One male started the vehicle as police made contact. During their conversation, officers allegedly observed what appeared to be a revolver handgun on the wall of the garage. The male in the car also shared he had a gun in his vehicle as well. Officers quickly suspected the male in the vehicle and had him step out for further questioning.
You're Travis, right?
Yes.
So I kind of pre-filled out the paperwork here. This is our consent to search form. Basically what it says is that you're giving us the consent to search your vehicle right here.
I don't want to. I gotta go to work. I ain't trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's stuff like that where it's like, my thing is this: if I know I ain't got nothing to hide, and it's funny how like people, they'll get in my comments and then they'll start like going off about that. It's all like, oh, you're incriminating yourself, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm like, look, no, I'm just trying not to go to prison. So if they're suspecting me of something, I'm like, fam, search my car, search the tires, search I'm saying do what you gotta do. But I know whatever crime that you guys are accusing me of, I know I didn't commit it. So it's like, it very well could be a situation where it could be mistaken identity, and I'm like, just to make sure that you guys get the right person, yes, search my car. But yeah, it's just funny when they do stuff like that. I'm like, and how I look at it is like, okay, if you're trying to defend what he's saying, that I imagine that you probably don't went out of your way and did some crazy stuff too. So that's why I'm like, nah, I'm trying to avoid prison time. So yeah, but it's like, if you know you done did something, that's why you'll say some old crazy stuff like, oh no, I don't give you consent, I don't want you searching, I don't want you doing this, you're not allowed in my house. And it's like, yeah, because you know you did, or you hiding something. But anyways,
that's why I was saying like to hurry up and like whatever. I thought it was something serious. I don't even know what it's about. Can somebody tell me like what it's about? Because this is kind of serious.
So it's up to you. Are you going to provide consent or not provide consent? So like you said, I know you had told
They
them
avoid
earlier that
his
you're going to provide
question
consent to
because they
search
know
the
that
vehicle.
I was in a rush. They said somebody.
they know that he knows why they're there, and he's, I guess, trying to make it seem like that he don't know. It's just, I feel like that's just a police tactic where it's like, okay, we ain't gonna give you the runaround. You know why we're here. You're trying to hide it, but there ain't no hiding that, bro. It's like, we got your car, we got like all the info that we need. So anyway,
Tell me what's going on. I would like to know what's going on.
There was an incident on the highway today.
To my friend, and he's probably not gonna let me come over no more. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
I don't know, but I don't know how. I mean, I can't tell you. I don't know a ton about it. I know there was an incident on the highway today we're looking into.
okay.
It's up to you. Read this over. If you provide consent to us, sign it. We'll search your vehicle. If you're not going to provide consent, that's up to you as well. And then
I'd rather not.
you'd rather not? Okay.
I cut somebody off or hit somebody's car. I don't got no scratches.
You want to just hang tight here for a second?
it ain't that.
All right, thank you. Joe, negative. It's a negative.
Is it negative?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do more then.
All right, so I'm thinking we're going to need warrant for everything.
I think we approached the consent option for you. You're well within your right to say no to that. And that's what my understanding was it was a no. So we're going to just go like the other legal process. If it's a no on that end, then we're not touching your vehicle. I'm just explaining to you like kind of the next
I'll
steps.
give my keys. You're talking my car. Okay.
The car's running right now. Unfortunately, you can't go back in the car. Turn it off for you. So
Okay.
there won't be a search, nothing like that. We just Is it a button or?
Well, yeah, it's just
All right.
All right, so can I just have you put your hands behind your back for me?
I'm not trying to be at your residence anymore.
At least he ain't
Do
like.
you have
fighting
anything
with
on you
them.
that you shouldn't? Is it all right if I search you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So just step out of the garage here so we're away from your buddy. Anything that'll like poke me or stick me, any needles or knives or anything like that? No, okay, all right, cool.
You just searched me already.
Well, you're hopping in my car now, so we just want to make sure you got nothing on you that you shouldn't, and then we'll go from there, okay? I'll grab a bag. What's the date today? We want to keep this. I need another bag. Yeah, there's drugs in this one. You want to just separate your feet for me? Just gonna pop this off your head, okay? All right, let's have a seat in the car. We're right over here. You wanna go over and grab the seatbelt for me? Okay. Good? Good? All right. Car is on. I'll turn the heat up.
Officer appears to take a photo of the suspect's receipt, which matches similar receipts in our research showing inaccurate account balances. These types of receipts made news during COVID due to an ATM error that led some people to believe they suddenly had millions of dollars in their bank account. News reports shared this error was caused by the use of third-party ATMs, leading us to believe Travis likely made a bank transaction at a gas station or grocery store. This evidence can potentially verify Travis's location and identity in a potential court case.
With it's like the time and stuff. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like that's something because I think with the rapper XXXTentacion, I think when them guys, because they caught them on camera buying, so I don't know if too many people had paid attention to that case, but anyways, there's a music artist named XXXTentacion. Sadly, he was shot and killed some years ago, but two of the suspects had went into the store, literally walked right past them. Like the video is very like eerie to watch and stuff, but anyways, walked right past them, went to the back, bought a couple of ski masks, and I think that overall was used against them while they were in court, like showing that it's like, okay, it's like you guys can't say that you weren't out and about because, or at least one of you guys can't say that you weren't out and about because it's like it showed you made a purchase literally moments before the rapper ended up getting killed. And then it's like we seen you guys getting out of the same type of car. I'm like, yeah, and it's one you matched the same build of everybody that was in the car and that got out even after the crime was committed. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like I don't know. I don't want to like recommend like don't make any purchases if you're gonna go out and commit a crime. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, just don't go out and commit no crimes and stuff, you know? Because yeah, it's like it's just one of those things where it's like you most likely are gonna mess up, and then the cops they gonna end up arresting you anyways. You think you gonna got away with something, but it's like, nah, bro. But you shouldn't allow yourself to get that upset if yeah, it's like if a person cuts you off, ran you off the road or anything, to where it's like, I guess like if they are purposely trying to go out their way to, you know, kill you or whatever, then yeah, do what you gotta do to defend yourself. But yeah, it's like you got people out there where it's like talking about the woman where, yeah, she might not have been paying attention, or she was, and she just wanted to mess your day up. But it's like, don't mess your life up because she messed your day up. So, but anyway.
You know, I just don't know what y'all talking about. Like, this look kind of serious.
Travis spoke minimally throughout the drive. While in transit, officers on scene obtained a search warrant, getting footage of Travis pulling up the driveway and exiting the vehicle at 7:32 that morning. This timing confirmed that Travis could have been present at the shooting.
Getting warmer back there?
Yeah, it is. Thank you. But is there any way you can tell me what this about or anything? I could tell you.
We'll discuss that in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, they try and get the interrogating officer.
Like gas cover?
Oh, yeah.
Blows open all the time when it's really windy.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't just get hit.
Oh, okay. I'm sure. Like, what the hell?
12 to 1605. If you're upstairs,
I know, that would be crazy. It's like if the cop done got into a shootout, I'm in the back of the squad car. I'm like, wait a minute, man, do this guy's on your own time. I'm like, I ain't trying to die because you guys got beef with one another.
Just do a search of that interview room. Make sure it's good to go. How you doing back there?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Just sleepy.
Sleepy?
Yeah, I ain't been going to sleep lately. I've been working so much. I work from 1:45 to 10 o'clock at nighttime. I got a daughter too.
So you're putting in a lot of hours.
Yeah.
And that's even more so a reason. Where it's just one of those things where it's like, I think they be saying that, thinking that it's like, oh, the cop might let me go because I got kids and stuff. But it's like, nah, fam, there's people in prison like serving probably life sentences, and yes, they got kids, but it's like, again, they threw their whole life away because somebody messed their day up. And it's like, fam, it's just one of those things where it's like, you cannot allow yourself to get that upset over something silly. It's like, the thing is this: whatever she did, it's something that you overall survive. You could go on about your life. You ain't got to worry about it. You know, it's like, if you're going to do something like silly. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something silly to do, because I ain't going to do something. I might do something where it's like a cop might, you know, come up to me and say I can't do stuff like that. Then we just go on about our business. But it's like, I don't want it to be a situation where the cops approach me and be like, hey, yeah, you're under arrest. But I'm like, I don't know, maybe fill up a water or a balloon with like some like red or blue paint or something, throw it at her car. I'm like, now you gotta go to the car wash and stuff, you know. But I'd rather do that than let it be a situation where it's like, again, I'm going to prison, or it's like I'm going into a courtroom, they saying that I got attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon charges against me, you know, rather than it's like, what would that, I guess, fall under it, where it's like if I filled up a balloon with some paint and threw it at her car, like what charge would that be? Because that's something where I would laugh about that in court. I'm like, yeah, I know I ain't gonna be spending the rest of my life throwing a balloon filled with some paint at a car, so like, what, day in jail? Yeah, seatbelt just come up.
I'll hop
like
her out.
Huh?
How did he unbuckle himself? He's been searched, but they're right in here. Just stay standing for us.
As this officer brings Travis into the interrogation room, he is searched again by another officer.
No more surprises. That's old, dude. I swear, that little bag of weed up there, that's old as hell. You know that was in there.
You didn't remember that was in there?
No, dude. If you look at it, it's old, bro. Just look at the weed, you can tell it's old as shit.
All right, have a seat for us for now. We'll get the handcuffs off you here shortly.
Okay.
We just gotta get some things squared away. Do you want anything to drink or anything, or you good?
Yeah, some water.
Water? We'll get you some water.
I just want to know what's more. Oh,
We'll explain that all here shortly. So
Okay.
we're just gonna step out for a sec, and then we'll be back with you shortly. Okay?
All right.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. I will go search the back seat of my squad, grab a water. I'll be back. Okay.
Officers list that they found a large AK-47 style black BB rifle on the backseat floor of Travis's car, identified as a Crosman full-auto AK-1 4.5mm BB air rifle, which is capable of firing 1,400 rounds per minute, or about 23 per second. Travis has an extensive criminal history extending back to 2006, with previous charges for possession of cocaine, possession of THC, bail jumping, and operating a vehicle while suspended. For this case, Travis was assigned a $75,000 cash bond after his arrest. While awaiting trial, his defense twice requested a bond reduction, but the court denied both motions. He also caught a charge for disorderly conduct while in jail. Travis faced charges for 1 count of first-degree recklessly endangering safety with a modifier for use of a dangerous weapon, 1 count of possession of THC as a second offense, and 1 count of criminal damage to property with a modifier for use of a dangerous weapon. Over 6 months after his arrest,
so I guess like there might be a difference, like dangerous and deadly. But I think I heard a situation some time ago. They probably might end up changing that with them airsoft rifles. But I just remember hearing that a while ago where a woman had, I think somebody broke into her house and she shot him with an airsoft gun. And it killed them, depending on like where, because I'm saying if the weapon can do that much damage to a car, imagine how much damage it could do to a person. So, and I just remember the time where there was this guy that I used to work with where he accidentally got shot in the neck with a airsoft gun. And it left a mark. Like them airsoft guns, they can do some damage. It might not be deadly in most cases, but it can be damaging. Like that's like it can, you know, it probably be, I don't know, because I feel like people probably ask that question: is it worse than a paintball gun? I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody getting killed with no paintball gun, but I remember hearing the story some time back where it's a person they did get killed, or a robber. Or like an intruder got killed with an airsoft gun.
Travis agreed to a no-contest plea deal and was sentenced to 1 year and 10 months in state prison and 5 years of probation for 1 count of first-degree recklessly endangering safety. Conditions include anger management assessments, counseling if recommended, strict alcohol and drug sobriety, and a ban on owning firearms, which additionally included BB guns specifically. All other charges were dismissed. The victim requested nearly $20,000 in restitution for damages, citing losses from her vehicle's decreased value, inability to perform for her delivery job due to a newfound fear of driving, and mental health impacts, requiring several counseling sessions. Quotes from documents note that she became paranoid to drive on the highway and that the event had an almost immeasurable impact on her. After legal discussions, the court granted a reduced restitution of just over $4,000. Having been sentenced in August of 2022, Travis should be out of prison at this point and on probation. However, he is still fighting the court's decision on this case. He submitted an appeal in hopes to reverse the charges and reduce the restitution amount. The final decision for that outcome is yet to be determined.
It's like, nah, bro, my thing is this: you set yourself up for failure. Whatever happens afterwards, I'm like, then that's on you, bro. You can't be all like, oh, I'm gonna try to fight it in court and all this other extra stuff. Nah, man, it's like, it's things like that where it's like, fam, if you messed up, if you did something, that's just one of those things where it's like, hey, look, bruh, you can't, there ain't no other, I guess, way of like getting out of it. If you think there is a way of getting out of it, it's like, you know, you messed it up that badly, then it should be a lesson learned. It's like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't allow myself to get that upset because what, she cut you off, she's driving too slow, it's like, what, she flipped you off. It's just whatever she did, it wasn't worse than what you did. You know, and then I'm saying that it's like, what if it was a real gun? He's probably thinking like, oh, I wouldn't shoot nobody with no real gun. And I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of other people in them road rage situations that said the same exact thing. Now look at them serving however many years they're serving in prison. I'm like, if that got you 1 year and 10 months in prison, yeah, it's like, fam, then that's a sign right there. You shouldn't be out on the road. It's like, should have been the other way around. It's like, he should be avoiding the road rather than her. But then you don't put her in a situation where it's like, now she's fearing for her life, thinking that it's like, you know, every time she goes out there, she's gonna upset somebody. You know, let's just say if it was a situation where she didn't even do nothing to anybody, and he just like out of nowhere just got mad at her because of however she was driving. It's like that. It's just regardless of the situation, you shouldn't have taken things that far. All right. So anyways, yeah, it's just silly on his part. But if you guys haven't though, make sure you guys go subscribe to Midwest Safety for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.